My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring, the Lakeside Crystal Cave, here in Liurnia in the Lakes. Our armor has... I don't want to say evolved, because I think it's kind of devolved since last. I do kind of want to go back to the fashion souls for this at the moment, especially if I'm not in an area that is pressing me, such as Caelid. I mean, I can hear chittering in the distance. Let me get that lantern on. Nice try. Okay, yeah, I feel pretty confident about my choice of swap armor there. There's like two of them down there. Yeah, even the big bruiser that was supposed to make that an ambush is almost a one-swing sally for us. Ooh. The height differential really helping us out there. We've got that extra reach. Okay. A hefty beast... Well, 3 helpings of hefty beast bone. Anything up on this side? This looks like some more cave moss. Fine. Not everything has to be filled with key items and sorceries. Is there actually a persistence through this path? Yes, there is. Great. Take the cave moss still with us. I don't know. It could be useful. Ooh. Hang on. You need to die first. Absolutely. And now you're aware of our existence, which means you need to die, and then any witnesses to our crimes will also need to follow suit. Budding cave moss. Sorry, bud. Ever since the vulgar militia jumped me, you demi-humans hiding behind those kinds of things are just not going to be able to do it. They make too much sound. So Firefly we pick up, as well as the Spear Talisman. A talisman depicting a twin blade and a confessor. Wait, no, that's the twin blade talisman. A talisman depicting a spear and a soldier enhances the counterattacks that are unique to thrusting weapons. The counterattacks that are unique to thrusting weapons. Spears enhances guard counters. Wait. What's a counterattack if guard counter isn't a counterattack? Spears are standard weapons for soldiers in the lands between. They made it possible to respond to a ferocious foe with an equally ferocious counterattack. Let's also actually pop that back around to the Erdtree's favor, and if we are in the world where we're doing that, then let's get back to a light load as well. Already looted. Is this... This can't be the entirety of the area. Is it just the termination of this side then? Because there was the deep descent in the middle as well. Also, my expectation really has been set... Yeah, there we go. Safe drops. My expectation really has been set that basically all dungeons end in a boss. That's a survivable jump. Is there any other one they want me to take instead? Nope. Cool. Crystal cave moss. Hang on. I think I have collected that before, because it otherwise would have given me my first notification for it. But... fundamental ingredient for medicinal boluses, primarily used in perfumes, laced with fine. Okay, I was hoping this was going to give me a bit of information, like it's cave moss at the top, and then it's budding cave moss a layer down, and then it's crystal cave moss once you get to the bottom, right? Among the mosses, it possesses unique medicinal properties. Got it. And I guess that is, you know, kind of coming to fruition here. Hang on. I don't know if I can jump across that. Oh, no, we don't need to. This path probably loops back around to that one over there. The one enshrouded in darkness. Yeah, because there's actually no other way down. Okay, sorry. This is a bit... Hello. This is the thing I do consistently. I solve a problem that the game hasn't actually even provided us yet. Okay, we just... Excuse me. You're a lovely new type of enemy, friend, but... you simply don't have the stamina. Or I have too much of it by this point. Either which way, thump is what I have to say to you, sir. Thump. Actually, I'm one-handing at the moment. Ooh, wow. Still thumping. Perfect. Golden Rune 5 and a Glintstone Firefly. I mean, they didn't even wake up to the barbaric roar there. Frankly, at some point, it's their fault. I roared as loud as I could. Yeah, this is the dark area. We just emerge from it. Okay, let's drop down for this item. Who wants to bet that at the very bottom it's going to be a boss arena immediately? Let's see. Swing Stone 4? No, give me a 3. Give me a 3. Downgrade me. You absolute... How dare you? A Smithing Stone 2 and a Smithing Stone 4. I have, for, God, at least 12 episodes now, needed very specifically one Smithing Stone 3. God damn it. Well, 2 Smithing Stone 3s the majority of that time. 1 Smithing Stone 3 recently, though. Oh, yeah, I'm only really going to be able to spot y'all with the sparkles in the darkle. Hey, Lamau, good jump damage. Ruined. No, here's... No. Yes, there we go. Hello. Hey, I killed one of your kind. His name was Darawal. Mad about it? I'm not even gonna summon. Mad about that too? Maybe. Wait. Okay, well that was just good play on your part. Allow me to retort. You good with the retort? I was thinking I might actually try and circle behind the enemy and get a backstab there, but as soon as they started moving again, I was like, wait a second, you weren't even down for that period of time. Fine, I'll just finish it. I wanted to be just a little bit of a dick. Please. Ill. Oh. New best friend?
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
The all-hearing brute. Is Gideon off near the all-hearing, all-seeing, or all-knowing? I can't remember, because their title was given in the intro cinematic a very long time ago.
I told the all-hearing brute that I possess. Or have you come to take was my other half?
Was my other half not enough? So the wolf is dying, or dead. It looks like dead. Slumbering was well, maybe asleep. Eternally. Let's pop a squad at this. I mean, I don't imagine I have the ability to level up. Is there anything else in the area? I mean, I guess we did have a boss fight, so... Dungeon complete. Excuse me? Oh, sorry. I thought this was a door back here. Hiding a dungeon at the end of a dungeon. That would make sense. I mean, yo, Ash Lake was hidden behind 3 consecutive illusory walls in the in the pocket of the depths that most people don't want to go to. Alright. Fine. And back into the cave. I mean, I don't think there's any alternative exit or path here. Maybe it's another good time to go back to the round table. Well, I mean, they're literally just there. Fine. I think we leave. Maybe it's another good time to go back to the round table hall soon. But I really do just want to get one more Smithing Stone 3. Right? That's why I'm here in Liurnia. It's why I chose it for that, please. Lakeside Crystal Cave, and then this is fine. We can literally just exit and then continue on our perimeter search. Going for this breadth first traversal. Hang on. Up, up. There we go. Up again. Still keeping an eye towards the center, especially when I know there's recently been a dungeon, so there's probably not going to be another one for an immediate period of time. Ooh. Oh! That's our sight on the horizon. Couple different things along the way. Looks like an item to pick up here. Ballista bolts. Is that a warning about what's in this area? Am I about to be shot? Music's changing. I'm ready for it. I'm tensing up. Okay. My curiosity is satisfied. Back to the main path. Ah, there is Volga Militia in this area. Interesting. We fought them in a bunch of different areas. Ascending through to the Altus Plateau, we fought a lot of them. Also fought a decent amount of them in Caelid. Some gold-tinged excrement. And a bunch of Volga Militia, it looks like, in here. Why'd I have to talk you all up the other episode? I feel like you've heard your name and decided to answer. Oh boy. Big swings. Take some more raw fruit. I mean, what are they guarding here? Why would you just randomly put a bunch of Volga Militia in this area? I'm killing them. I need to know. Come on. You and you and you versus me. Y'all are not as sturdy as the Volga Militia in the other area. Alright. You too. I think that'll satisfy. Or not. There you are. Hello. I also wanted to make sure that I killed all of them just in case we were in another situation like we were previously. There's a unique enemy spawn of some kind. Why on earth are they trying to protect nothing? Because it only makes sense to put Volga Militia in an area where they are ambushing you. Hello. And they can only ambush you if you're there for a reason. Otherwise, you just leave. You walk away. What's here? What is it? Is it possible that it's... Oh, wow. It is totally possible, theoretically, maybe? That it's a climbing situation of some kind? Feeling less and less confident about that. Well, stumped me, game. If there is something here, I can't see it. We'll find it later. The moment we'll just ride on through then. Oh, that's not the way we're looking for. Give it one more pass. There we go. Wait, I'm not trying to go south. I'm trying to go north. Wait, hang on. I am trying to go south. I even forgot my general bearing that I've been trying to keep in mind. In Liurnia, I know mostly I'm trying to go north, but I did forget that I was up on a hill here. Hello? More Vulgar Militia? Oh, so this area is just lousy with them, period. Okay, that makes more sense. There's no more, right? There can't be. Left-hand side for a spring if I wanted to get down as well. And an Everjail for us. Malefactor's Everjail. Last time we saw an Everjail, Blide was outside of it? But it was fine that we didn't summon Blide for that fight? They were still fine with us? So I don't think I have to exhaust myself too much here looking for something to summon. Adan, Beef of Fire. Oh. Who's this Prometheus kind of man out? Hey, no healing! No honor. Sorry, bud. I saw no honor, and I came and I conquered no honor. The Flame of the Fell God. Alright, that's gotta give us some information. Wait, hang on, it's getting teleported out. Let's wait for that. The Flame of the Fell God. Interesting. I'm not just gonna assume what it means, I'm gonna read it first. This legendary incantation is one of the several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganthi, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adan. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. Interesting. Name the ruin of the air tree. Sadly, when this occurs, their soul rewards banishment. Anathema. Okay. I don't have enough things from this kind of school to know much. Do we have any equipment? Yeah, we have the Visage Shield. A dreadful visage and burning flames are designed to remind one of the horror of facing a fire giant. In other words, it's an instructional function. Yeah, but that doesn't really give us any information about the relationship between that and a fell god. Said to represent... Sacred Seal of the Godskin Apostles. Godslayer Seal. Inlaid with obsidian, said to represent the manipulation of black flame. The catalyst greatly enhances Godslayer incantations. So, black flame, Godslayer, Godskin... We know a general area over there, but that's not similar to this other kind of fire. Or at least, I don't have a connection between it and the other kind of fire yet. Ooh. It's the thematic merchant, and then there's that. I mean, I could descend this area over here, I think. Let's just do a quick potato and see that there's nothing about that I need. Is that a nomad campfire? I would love a Rude. Missed that item. Oh god, I'm gonna have to make my way back up for it as well. Hello.
Not everyone can tell how good my wares are. You've a discerning eye, you have.
Smithing stones 2, 1. I mean, that's a pretty good price for them. Nomadic cookbook for the crystal dart, spellproof dried liver, and shatter shard arrow. Just by default, take those. I'm gonna empty your stock of smithing stones as well. You've the S stock kite shield for 100% physical. It's got no... Wait, no, it has no skill. 4.5 on its weight. I mean, that's not a bad shield if I ever want one. I'm gonna take it preemptively. Then there's the astrology kit. Warned by those who look into the cosmos above, they read fates in the stars. They are said to be the the heirs of the glintstone sorcerers, but alas, the night sky no longer cradles fate. Oh my god, I haven't even checked out what the Remembrance of the Scar Surge does. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Also, wait. Yeah, no, I do have this. Side of Grace. Okay, that makes sense. Let me get the item that I missed by oopsing. And I think I should be able to do it pretty easily. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Don't even have to go the whole way back up. Sacrificial Twig. We've had one of those in the past. And in fact, I've needed one quite recently. Actually, hang on. Are my... Oh! My 25k souls are still in this fight. I'm going to sell this sacrificial twig for 25k souls. Runes! Runes! They're runes, Ryan! Equipment. Will be lost someplace in Death of Runes. Hey, you know what? Let's have a good fight. Just you and me. I want to see if I can exploit any of your weaknesses. Or learn any of them, as the case may be. Okay, that is a attack with a long wind-up. I can jump over the secondary hit of the sweep and pull. That, honestly, like I can literally just go directly under you. Ah, I can see the wind-up for that attack now. Yep, it's the attempt to get momentum on it. In fact, I can also just treat other attempts to get momentum on the blade between two hands as a sign to start taking distance. I do want to find if there's any attacks I can uniquely counterattack. Yeah, their worst nightmare is me being up close and personal. It's the most defensible I can be. The only problem is I can't really afford more than one mistake. Gave him the old rubber bones. I need the Flask of Wondrous Physic, and then this. Yep. It's their primary flaw. Staying very, very close to their body nullifies a lot of their attacks. However, there's also some of their attacks that are extremely, extremely powerful up close that have the particular telegraph. So that is, you know, things like the frenzy attacks, things like the sweep around the self, but especially the spinning blade attack that they can do. Talisman effects have prevented your runes from being lost upon death at the cost of your sacrificial. Love it. Incredible. Totally works for me. All aboard. Gives me the ability to get one level if I want. I checked out the actual soft cap numbers, and it looks like the soft cap numbers for damage stats are 20, 55, and then after that, doesn't really matter to me. I'm not doing PvP. So strength, I could continue leveling all the way up to 55. I don't have a reason to start increasing my faith yet. Let me go get more death root, and then maybe it's a good idea. We will always be happy to have increased our vigor. Increases HP, FP, and stamina on Radahn's Great Rune there. By how much? Right. HP, FP, stamina. So 117, 65, and 128. Because unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do direct comparisons of these. And then raises all attributes is 117, 65, and 128. So raising all of our attributes is better. Right? Unless I'm missing something here. Also, did I not have this equipped previously? No. When I look at the level up screen, the level up screen is showing me that yeah, the level up screen is showing me without the influence of Radagon's Soul. Is it Radagon's Soul Seal that it's not showing me? Or is it the rune that it's not showing? How many levels am I getting from Godric's Great Rune? God dang it. It says it raises all of our levels, right? Take it off. What do I have? The same. I have more stamina now. What? Okay, so my status on my equipment screen here says that I have wait. So, what? I equipped the Tree's Favor in between. I changed the numbers. Damn it. Hang on. So our base is 1205, 65, 136. 34, 9, 32, 45, 1, 15, 7, 2. What is the rune doing? Says it raises all attributes. I equip it. I leave. I go to my status. No attribute has been affected. Do you... Shard of a Shattered Elden Ring grants the blessing of a great equipped rune. Even if no great rune is equipped, it will slightly increase maximum HP upon use. It is said that the lower arc of the Elden Ring receive its bounty. This is a shard of one such arc. Hang on. Does the Great Rune do nothing unless you have a rune arc? Unless you use a rune arc? And then, is it temporary effects? I don't know. I thought the Great Runes just did something by base, but if they do, I can't tell. Also, I hate to say this, but I think we need to go and fight this again. That went well. Like, really well. But I can't do it with all of these souls, which means I have to decide what I'm leveling up. I already decided what I'm leveling up. I need 9,000. Do I want to do that? I can teleport directly back to this boss fight at basically any time I choose. Let's pop a marker here. There's a boss. This also looks like it's a... The road terminates directly in front of it and it's upon a plateau. I mean, come on. Gotta be important of some kind. You could go Smoldering Church, try and ride down along the left to get to this minor air tree, which I haven't looked at all. You could also just return to the Liurnia of the Lakes. Going back to the Liurnia of the Lakes until I find a Smithing Stone 3. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I make no promises. But Smithing Stone 3 number 1 comes first. With the bullet. Oh, are they going to resummon the main one? They do! Okay, I would have assumed that wouldn't respawn. I would have bet on it. Okay, so I'm looking for north and west on my exploration anchors here. Oh, hello! A random demi-human. And a chieftain, no less. Oof. I mean, look. If you weren't all one-swing Simons, I might be threatened by the war cries that's screeching. But really, you do not fit within my conception of threat any longer. I'll take that club and truncheon on. Last shard. Wait a second. Again, we have an area where the ambush is laid, but there's no reward. Fine. I'm just gonna slay you all and that's my reward. You don't want me to start taking slaying demi-humans as a reward. That spells a bad fate for demi-humans. As I am a treasure hunter. Ah, I'll be taking this side of grace here, thank you. Really filling out this domain a little bit. Actually, there is also the... Hang on, I should also check, because I rarely check at these. Do I have the ability to talk to Molina? No, okay. Fine, I don't want to have to kill that land octopus. I do just want to go to the bird's eye view of the area. Oh my god. Raya Lucaria. Over in the distance there, we can see the plateau. Sweeping around to the Erd tree standing bright and brilliant up there in the center. That, I believe, is the Divine Tower. Ah, that's the Carrion Study Academy. That's where we found the hands. And... the hand spider... spider hands. Those guys. And then way over in the other direction we see... what is that outcrop? Thought I would have explored it, because that's Stormvale Castle. And then the Divine Tower of Limgrave. Hey. I don't think that really gave me any more positional information that I didn't already have. Hello?
Hello. Hello. Please. Over here.
Why are you hunched like this?
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it?
Yeah.
My mistress sent me off on an errand.
Chilly. Okay.
But I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only,
He too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another.
I don't necessarily have a problem with that. Should I? Tarnished hunting tarnished. I mean, you know, we know of some assassins of the Two Fingers who were tarnished who would hunt tarnished.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Abandoned home down the way, you say? See some dotted areas on the terrain. What's down the way? I guess here's the road. Let's just follow the road.
Please stop, brave tarnished.
What?
You will only tire by striking this barrier. Besides, I am no foe of yours. Please, think this over. I see that you have reconsidered. Thank goodness.
Two things. Number one, jumping next to someone shouldn't aggro them. I guess it does do some slight poise damage, but it doesn't do actual damage. I wouldn't have expected it would. But number two, you're so suspect. You're hunched, you've got red circles around your eyes, you look like you are wearing human skin. And that kind of weird ask for a buy-in at the start, like, oh, would you possibly? I mean, this terrible thing I'm gonna ask you, like it. It all smacks of, wait, hang on. Someone is trying to actively aggress against me at the moment, apparently. Never mind. I made it to here. Still no really abandoned houses. There is this that I do want to make sure I check out before I go. Even if I'm gonna have to dodge past this lobster for it. No! Damn it! Hey! And that's 3 of them! Oh. If only I'd braved the lobsters earlier. Down the way. Let's try and do her quest before we leave. Don't know where the, like, canonical road to follow is here. This is the path at which it deviates, right? That looks like a site of grace in the distance or an item, though, so already happy to make my way there. Hang on, I already had this one. Where would a house be? An abandoned house down the way. I mean, like, nothing on the map looks really like that. Maybe this? But that is the visual language we're already given for the pagodas. Oh, that looks like a house. Hang on. Oh, it's just straight up not on the map. Or is that it? Either which way. That has a thatched roof. That is a house. I was halfway through saying something. I distracted myself. It was somewhat important, I think. It was a plan that I was making. Can't remember it for the life of me. Ooh. Site of Grace. The Boiled Prawn Shack. I wonder why it's named as such. Hey, buddy, what do you do?
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Give me the necklace.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
Why'd you take it then?
Think you're bloody clever, do you? Then how about you piss off, for I'll crack you in half.
You are not ready to make
Decided
that.
to play ball now, have you? You'll be wanting the necklace then.
All right.
Shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
If you take this and don't give me the item, I'm going to kill you. Raya's necklace. Necklace stolen by from Raya by the Blackguard. Features a relief of a dignified looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold great significance for Raya. Number held, 1 out of 1. Okay.
Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn? Freshly cooked it is. Alright then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
He's pretty close to justifying just killing this guy, but if you're going to be a shop, boiled prawn boosts physical damage negation for a time. The meat actually looks to have come from a crayfish. Not that it matters, it's delicious all the same. It's actually pretty good. You can buy an unlimited amount from this person. Hey.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Raya the Scout. I just feel like I'm being set up pretty bad right now. Like, the quest is go across the river and come back. What? Wait. Oh, I guess I'll go and explore this while I put my marker down here. Nice try. Even a nicer try. Oh, nicest try so far. Zoom, zoom, buddy. Zoom, zoom. Ooh, a Sight of Grace just atop here. Love that. Place is absolutely littered with these. Didn't find any of these earlier. We do have the smithing stones to go back to the round table hold, but I am just going to complete. I went in the entirely wrong direction. We're going to the Mark II. I will just hand this back. I guess it's theoretically possible that after we hand this back, she goes to the round table hold. So maybe this is even efficient. Raya, I went and I found you your necklace from a guy who cooked boiled prawns. No, of course this is on the way. Yes, because we went the wrong way initially. I thought somehow I'd performed a full circle. No clue how I would have managed it. Do you also have a Sight of Grace atop? Dang. Would have loved a Sight of Grace up here. I'll settle for the graceful sight it provides instead. Alright. Cop this necklace. Oh.
The thug should be resting at an please. Oh yes. That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks.
Is it?
Take this.
I don't want it. A Volcano Manor invitation. It's a item of note.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary Tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation.
Once that is proven.
To fight amongst a family of champions.
You fight your own kind. I'm a scout looking for brave Tarnished. Go accept this invite, and once you prove yourself... Why do I feel like... why do I feel like this is a tech company putting, like, actual things they need? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump! Why do I feel in the mind of a tech company putting actual projects they need solved as resume requirements, and then just collecting a bunch of resumes and never hiring anyone? Why am I in the mind of that? Very suspicious of dupery. Now, I recognize that I am at 45 minutes here. However, the next episode is not going to begin with some leveling up of equipment. Instead, this episode will end with it. I am very much, absolutely running out my my capacity for smithing stones.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day, without fail, you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Queen Marika. A god is not easily killed. You will have your wish being that a god dies. And you seem in service of that.
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
That's the first time you haven't decided that I died.
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine. And mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
I'd wished not. Oh, we're one Smithing Stone 5 away from getting up to level 15 for the Lordsworn. But that is not our focus at the moment. Get him, Rusty. I'm gonna need to pop a couple of these bad boys. I'm actually gonna pop my two biggest. 15,000. Okay. I think it's like 20,000 for me to actually level up at the moment. So maybe I shouldn't pop both of those.
Back all no matter.
Back already. Put your arms out. Right, of course, the Clawmark Seal was also in the same position. Down and across and upgrade you. Rusted Anchor, now level 13. Actually, speaking of that as well, unequip you and then equip the Rusted Anchor instead. Let's have a look at the comparison between its stats. So, that's not going to be a good way to compare them, is it? 255 with 136 on the scaling. Sorry, 257 with 136 on the scaling, so that makes it 263, 293, 393, 393 damage on an individual strike. All right, and then you are 384 on an individual strike. Interesting, interesting. Can I get the Rusted Anchor? Wait, hang on. Is the Rusted Anchor currently being wielded in one hand again? I never know if it's actually doing the two-handed version that it should.
Back already, no matter.
Back already. Lay out your arms. This decreases base damage by 30 but increases the output damage by 44. So 14 increase. We already have a barbaric roar. No other scaling version is going to work significantly better for us. Causes poison buildup if I wanted to poison the rusted anchor for some gosh forsaken reason. I could get some holy damage on it by completely cannibalizing all of my attribute scaling if I wanted to for some reason that I, again, wouldn't really know. I have the barbaric roar already on it. I've never used ground slam. And yeah, we would be looking to make it heavy. Now, this is something I didn't know, but you can just... Thank you to the comments who told me this, by the way. You can just apply these. These don't waste. Like, it's not an upgrade you apply to a weapon and then when you take it away, you lose the upgrade. You just get the upgrade back. So, everything should have had an Ash of War in it, basically, this entire time. Oops. Oops on my part there.
Are you here for spirit?
Maybe I am. What could you do for me? The Redans, all the spirits there. We've got the... I mean, I don't have the FP to actually summon... Oh my god, almost anyone. Ancestral Follow Ashes. I could actually summon some brawny, spiritual barbarians, kind of. I could summon some friends. That would be kind of cool. Legitimately. I think I'll actually start trying to level you up. But yeah, we are severely lacking in Grave Glove with number 3, which would be for any continued movements.
Hear it, a howler. You should keep it unknown.
Yes, yes. That's just another warning about the loathsome dung eater. One other thing we had to do here, which I can't believe I've left to the very, very end here. What does Radahn's remembrance give us?
Once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon.
Gideon?
Take
Gideon
this,
Ofnir.
a token of farewell.
Of farewell. Talisman pouch. Worth noting, the first person to give me a talisman pouch was Margit, the Fell Omen.
Now, go forth, become Elden Lord.
I might in a moment, but tell me what the receive equipment of champions, power from huh? Equipment of champions? Oh, I can just straight up buy their armor here. Okay, Radahn's spear. These are the great arrows we saw previously. Radahn's red mane helm. Okay, helm of a golden lion with flowing red hair, worn by General Radahn. Radahn inherited the furious flaming red hair of his father Radagon, and is fond of its heroic implications. I was born a champion's cub. Now I am the lord of the battlefield's lion. Armor depicting a golden lion, worn by General Radahn. The golden lion is said to symbolize Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, and his beast regent, Sarosh. Interesting. That feels like a realm I might want to explore. From his youngest years, Radahn was naturally captivated by the Lord of the Battlefield. The golden lion is said to symbolize Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Yep, okay. So all of those follow except for the helmet. Receive power from remembrances. The remembrance of the Star Scourge, take its power from namesake via the finger reader, just in case I haven't read this previously. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader, alternatively can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. The Red Lion General. wielded gravitational powers which he learned in Celia during his younger days. Also, he would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed. So that's why he was riding a tiny horse in the fight. Did he legitimately learn, literally it says here, also he would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed. He learned gravitational magic for a horse, so that his horse wouldn't break its back trying to support him. I mean, that might be the most pure reason for learning anything in any of these games so far that I know of. Star Scourge Greatsword. An int-scaling weapon. Oh, why? That's the one stat I will never increase. No. It's a colossal sword. Scales with strength, dex, and int requirement is 15. Curved great swords of black steel, wielded by General Radahn, a pair of weapons decorated with a lion mane motif. Radahn earned considerable renown as the Star Scourge in his youth, and it is said that it was during this time he engraved the gravity crest upon these blades. The unique skill is Star Caller Cry, bring the two swords together. Two swords? Do you have to dupe the essence and then get two of these and put them in each hand in order to really do this? Or I imagine that it's not possible that that's the case. But hey, if anything's gonna break the the flow of normal skills, it would be a unique weapon. Pulling in enemies with a gravitational wave, follow up with additional input to slam down with gravity-infused swords. Neat! Lion Greatbow. Ooh. This one actually doesn't scale with int. A great bow of a black iron, wielded by General Radahn, decorated with a lion mane motif, imbued with gravitational power of the Skull Surge. When used along with Radahn's spear, it becomes a true champion weapon. Archery skill performed with a low stance is Radahn's Rain. Ready the bow and fire a sudden flurry of arrows up into the sky. The arrows will pour on targets like rain. We saw that being used in the boss fight against us. My dex is 3 lower than this requires right now, although that is with Radagon's Scar Seal. Saw Seal, sorry, Radagon's Saw Seal right now is 3 lower than I need for that. Axe of Godric. I mean, again, I command the kneel. I'll tell you, there is a part of my soul that wants to commit to the idea of doing a run after this as well, because I am just really enjoying Elden Ring, where I try and respec consistently to be able to use each of the new remembrances. That'd be Faith on the Grafted Dragon there. This weapon cannot be two-handed. So maybe I would try and get 2 copies of that. It's a fire weapon. Interesting.
Queen
Marika.
Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision, a god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in a grim punishment for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The fingers speak.
Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so.
Now you may go. Now go for
You already said that. Interesting. So who's suppressing Queen Marika? Like, it was an appropriate... Hello. I wanted to jump down here.
Pleased to meet you. The name's Roger, a sorcerer by trade.
Oh, I could have summoned you for the
Now I'm
market
in
fight,
this
I think.
sorry state. I had a little mishap, and now I can't move. As you might guess, it's far from ideal. I know. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? Time can move rather slowly, stuck here. You know, a little conversation goes a long way.
Okay, well, I have other things to say to you, but we've the glintstone pebble. None of these are giving us unique information about the world. Okay, cool. So, Ashes of War, these are actually glintstone pebble, carrion, and the spinning weapon. Defensive skill employed by carrion princesses. Carrion royal prestige embodied in a skill, and skill that follows up the glintstone sorcery of the same name. Okay, cool. Hey, I defeated Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune.
As I did.
Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Regier's Rapier, +8.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are
Still,
behind me.
since I told you a minute ago, I still can't.
For it anymore.
About D.
Ah, so you've met D.
I have
D
indeed.
is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
They've diverged. In what way?
D was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede.
Mark of
The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
The mark of the centipede. You're not selling additional stuff. Do I? Felled hook of corpse wax. Finger of corpse wax. So it's none of these. Activated in previous areas. Felled like a hook. Festering bloody finger. Blackened with blood congestion. Seems to be chopped off rather unceremoniously. Reveals cooperative signs. What's the mark of the centipede that he's referring to there? It was wielded by someone like you. Like, I want to make it wielded by someone like me. Tell me what it is. I'll go find it.
Oh, still need...
No, evidently not. I was ready to be done with exploration after just quickly coming down here and making sure that no NPCs had spawned. Because I'd like to be able to very quickly leave the roundtable halls at the start of the next. There was a corpse here previously, yes, of course. That was the one that held the Cipher Parter, which we have. Also, now I'm actually managing to two-hand this weapon, so... is that going to show different scaling stats for us? Yeah, it shows different scaling stats for us. I think. Hang on. So it's in one hand now. Yes, and it's getting the plus 180, and then I two-hand it, and it gets plus 231. So it's actually 458 damage? But that means the direct comparison between my weapons can only happen by equipping it, two-handing it, and then checking, and then changing. It's just a tiny bit inefficient. It's just a tiny bit extremely deeply inefficient. But I think we might be in the realm where it's no longer time to think about the Lord Swan Sword. Unless I want to swing it one-handed. But I really don't want to do that. My poise damage. Can I open this door? Nope. Alright, we have 2 final things to do then? I've got to check downstairs from Hugh. And I have to talk to Gideon Offnear. Gideon, I've good news. Wait, hang on. Still won't talk to me. Gideon, I've got good news.
Well, I see you found another great room.
I mean, great news.
Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital Lendel,
Lendel.
that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The two fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the
What, the
Elden
two
Ring,
fingers denying our passage?
for we are tarnished. And we must answer the call of grace.
About Radahn? Because we've killed him now?
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior.
Was.
He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And by my reckoning, Radahn, though,
He's
I
dead.
doubt-
Okay. About Nefeli.
I understand you've been speaking to Nefeli.
I have.
She's my daughter.
Yeah?
I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
Buddy, I basically look like a gender-swapped version of her. How dare you insult me to my face? At least do it behind my back. Bell bearings to offer. That's the spirit calling bells. What's the lower level smithing stones? Just making absolutely certain nothing to be added to here either. Do you want to consort with us yet?
I asked you not to be thankful of the hold serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
Alrighty then, we continue going out in your direction. The final thing that I wanted to do was check the area near Hugh downstairs, because I think that's the only room I haven't been in. Save Fear, Deathbed's companion, so I guess I should probably go hug her. That door's open. Let's go down here first. So this area was unlocked with the stone shard keys. I'm just very suspicious that at some point they're just going to put another NPC in one of these areas, and if I don't go and find them very specifically, because that's what they do with the hub areas, and then you don't get the quest line, and then you don't get the items. I'm still ranting, but I'm doing it in supersonic frequencies.
Greetings. Are you here for
The problem's
spirit
chronic.
ritual?
Hang on. Don't need to speak for you. No. I found D. And Fear, it looks like. D's bell bearing, twinned helm, armor, gauntlet, and greaves. You can tell us about this? Okay, good, there is a talk prompt. So, hang on. Just before I talk to you, you gave me a weathered dagger that was made of silver and gold, so I immediately assumed, obviously, it had something to do with D. And told me to return it to the heart of the person who belonged it. Return it to their heart. The idea here being that immediately it felt like she wanted me to kill someone with the dagger, but then I gave it to D, who was like, I know who this one's for. Did D come into this room and just stab himself with the dagger immediately after our conversation?
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place.
Okay.
The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now,
Hallowbrand
I
of
must
the
bid you
exalted
goodbye
noble.
as well. Though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold.
Again, they are
I
right
am
there.
Fear. Deathbed companion. Hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn.
Capital
The
D death.
exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting. To one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise. the Lord of the many and the meek.
Goodbye. just fades away entirely. Yeah, okay. So this area has the Serenity as well, so I can't knock those down. All right, let's have a look at your kit, bud. That's been altered. Twin Helm. Helm depicting entwined twins of gold and silver. The two known as D are inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other D. So, I mean, the immediate assumption here is that I guess that D had a conjoined twin, and the armor that, you know, features shielding for another unit within him is actually shielding another person. But then it says it seeks a way to return to the other D. So they must be separable. Is there another actual person in the world who's best represented by this? Maybe best represented by that silver. Okay, that's no new line there, no new line there, no new line. Okay, all of that gives us the exact same information. And then there was the bell bearing as well. Just gotta be a key item. Where are you? Excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. D's bell bearing. Offer to the twin maiden husks. Found upon his perished flesh is all we get from that. I was also told to tell the round table. I'm never dead. Mostly. Fear also told us to tell the round table. No, that's not that. Item? Sometimes an item is left when an NPC leaves. Fear told us to tell Roundtable Hold about the betrayal that has occurred here, that she did just a moment ago. So I guess I go tell the fingers about it. Oh, do you need to know about this? Nope. Well, can't speak with you. Gideon? Regier probably wants to know about D, so this makes at least some sense.
Always
hey, bud.
Good. So, what do you need?
I bet. No? I hope it isn't that I need to reload the area to talk to them. Gideon.
The two fingers will do. You may be our
Don't know this
best
passage
hope.
no longer. Do you have no line of dialogue for it? I'm gonna offer this to the maidens, check what they have, and then leave. Ball bearing shop number 1. These ball. Eh? It's just a weird way to sort these out. Creates an image of the order, dealing holy damage to nearby foes. The incantation especially damages those who live in death. Any felled by this incantation cannot be revived. Roll of Hunters stamp out defiled reason, all for the perfection of the Golden Order. And enchant armament with the holy attacks, and any fell by the incantation cannot be revived. Yeah, of course. You know what? We said we were doing just a little bit of a tie-up here at the end of the episode. There was a lot to tie up, as it turns out. But we've accomplished it now, and as such, it is time for the end of the episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. Series playlist up at the top left, sorted start to end. It's all in there in order. YouTube's recommendation directly down below, and stream past the names of people so generous as born the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. And a special thanks this episode to Moms. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.